Hi, I'm in denial and nothing warms my cock alls more than the time of year where we get to celebrate the birth of a miracle, and ignoring the fact that his dad would later peg him to a cross or some shit, I don't know what I'm saying. It truly is a magical time of the year. Wow, these mini strokes are becoming ever more frequent. Oh well, nothing copious amounts of cocaine and a partridge in a pear tree won't fix. Anyway, I have no idea what this video is going to be about really, so yeah, subscribe for more quality content just like this. I suppose I just want to talk a bit about the channel, its direction, and my erection. Basically, in case you hadn't noticed, I have absolutely no fucking clue what I'm doing. So as Uncle Sam once said, "Hey Dan, come look at this real quick," and that's how I developed cucumber, squirty cream, and a midget called Mike-induced PTSD. My farts have also never sounded quite right since. But enough about my Uncle Sam, I actually meant the Uncle Sam, who once said, "I want you," which looking back was quite a rapey thing to say. It's also a quote that should never be said in an intensive care unit whilst pointing at the various cabbages whilst dressed as the Grim Reaper. I'm in denial, life tip number 51. But anyway, if I can finally get to my fucking point, I want to make content, but I really don't know what that content should be on. Up to this point, I've focused mainly on Battlefield with 2 Red Dead videos where I spoke like I was trying to deep throat a midget called Mike without the shaft touching my lips because I didn't want to sound like I was mumbling, so I thought it would sound better to sound like a retard trying not to swallow his tongue. The thing I do is find a local to perform sexual acts on. And also an Assassin's Creed video where I did the same, but whatever. My best guns videos seemed to do quite well for Battlefield 5, and then came Battlefield 2042. Ah yes, Battlefield 2042. I'd been eagerly awaiting Battlefield 2042, even making an extremely useful guide on how to prepare for it. This game was going to allow me to create tons of content and get the channel to a point where I could hire several prostitutes and make a rap video like a real YouTuber does. I could have become a YouTube boxer. I could have exploited children for money. I could have sold my slightly soiled bathwater. But then it arrived, and after several hours of playing, I did Google how to tie a noose and the best toaster to take a bath with, and I have to admit, number 7 did shock me. The game was unplayable on previous gen consoles, and so I sold a part of my bout to fund the PS5, which was a very poor financial decision. But you think Elon Musk didn't take risks to get where he is today? You think his parents owned an emerald mine or some shit? I don't think so. The game is better on next gen consoles and also PC, but I don't enjoy it anywhere near as much as previous Battlefield titles. I've made a few 2042 videos since that haven't done quite as well as I'd hoped, so I think a new approach is needed for the new year. It may be that I play other games, I play Battlefield but the video style is different, so not so much focus on being helpful if you can even call them that in the first place. Same or different stuff with tons more editing, or maybe I just start an OnlyFans and you can just watch me see how many items of my weekly grocery shop I can fit in my asshole. I know most of my subscribers are probably here for the Battlefield content, which may or may not continue, and if that content was to change, you may want to fist that unsubscribe button, but maybe you're subscribed for the soothing tones of my voice that get you to climax every time like no other YouTube can or whatever. So yeah, if you have anything in particular you want to see, please do let me know in the comments below. I know I'm only a small channel at the moment, which on that note, a huge thank you to all of my subscribers. We're now at 300 subs. I genuinely do want to be inside you. We should meet up sometime and I can show you a neat trick that involves a boner, a bottle of Coke, some Mentos and an August edition of Vogue magazine. Anyway, small channel, so I may not get many comments or views for that matter on a video that's titled whatever I'm going to title it, but yeah, if you comment, great. So with all of that being said, I wish you the whitest of Christmases, which I now need to explain because what I meant was semen, but I also understand that it could also have racist connotations, which is not what I meant. Fuck it. Have a very spunky Christmas and a cum-filled New Year.